right, Daniel. Welcome.
Yes.
Good to have you here. Good to have you here as well, listener. My name is Wasim. I'm here with Daniel, one of the greatest students of QSA. And the reason I'm saying that is because of how coachable he is, how open he is. And you guys will also notice that in this episode about, yeah, just bro, like honestly, like just the way you are. You're
Yeah.
just so open, so positive all the time. And we're going to talk a little bit about your journey, how everything went, with the hopes of inspiring the listeners. Those of them that are maybe stuck in their head a little bit or they don't know what to do in life, because a lot of people are struggling with that nowadays and they don't know what to do and all this kind of stuff. So let's just get them some clarity over that. But before we start, let's go back to the beginning a little bit. Like, how did we meet each other? Like, how did you find out about me,
Yeah.
QSA, and stuff like that? Maybe tell that story. I think
Yes,
that's
yes.
funny.
I'll tell it a little bit in a short. So let's just say I went on. Okay, I knew I wanted to do high ticket sales, high ticket closing, and I just decided like, okay, I'm gonna do sales. I'm gonna do cold calling first, right, for 3 months or so, and then eventually I can gather all my I can save up enough money, and I know I can get started, right, somewhere. So I've been talking with like these coaches and like all these people in high ticket closing, and then I thought, I don't know, it was not it, right? It was I was still figuring everything out. And what happened is, yeah, time passed. I saved up money and this and that, and I went on a holiday in Thailand, and I knew that we had to take a boat from Koh Phangan to Koh Samui, and I knew that it was difficult to find that boat, like because people told us already, like, oh, you're not gonna find the boat. So of course we don't find the boat.
Mm.
And what happens is there is a guy standing there, and I was with my mother, by the way, and my mother, she goes up to him and she says like, "Hey, do you know where the boat is?" And he's like, no, I don't know where the boat is. We can ask it these people. And she says like, you're Dutch, right? You're speaking Dutch. And he says like, yeah, I'm Dutch. And then it's like, oh shit, okay. And then we find the boat together. We've been talking for an hour because he was just as old as me. And yeah, he literally did the same thing. So I did e-commerce before and everything. Like I already tried entrepreneurship and a lot of things. He had the same thing, but he was already traveling for like 1.5 years in Thailand and all these countries. So I really clicked with him. And eventually he said, oh, you want to learn high ticket sales as well? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And he's like, if I recommend one guy, it's Wasim Monzer. And the rest is history. We're sitting here now, so it's fucking insane.
Yeah, bro. Like it's still the most insane story I've ever heard in terms of me meeting someone and them joining QSA.
Yeah.
I've had some really crazy ones as well. I'll share with them in a second, but it's this one is about you and the fact that we're talking about Ryan.
Yeah.
So you were on holiday with your mom, and your goal was, okay, I'm in Thailand right now on holiday, but my goal is to come here another time,
Yeah.
but being able to stay here because I
Yeah.
work here, I make my money online. You know, not like a regular holiday where you have to
Yes.
save up and then you go, but you wanted to be able to like be there and live there and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes.
So that was your goal, and then you, a couple weeks later, you joined QSA. You did the whole journey,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
So,
then you returned.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
time as a closer.
Exactly.
So that was really
exactly.
sick.
So after joining, 1 month after that, I got the first job, the first account, then the second account. And my goal, I set it already 6 months before that, by the way, that's one thing I forget. I already booked the plane ticket, a one-way ticket to Thailand,
Yeah.
so that I had to make it. Otherwise, I just,
Yeah.
like there was no other option.
Yeah.
I had to make it. So then I meet this guy, I meet you, I'm going in QSA. 1 month later, I'm on an account. And a few months later, I'm there again, as you said, as a closer. So it all switched up very quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, man, still grateful
Bro,
for that.
of course, man. But
Yeah,
you put
man.
in a lot of work, and the thing I wanted to ask you about as well is you are the guy that tried literally everything, all the other business models. And well, maybe you want to share a little bit how that went for you, why it wasn't something for you, why you went for high ticket sales. But the most surprising thing to me is that you tried all of them, it didn't work out, and you had all the reasons to be demotivated and not continue, but you still went like, okay, fuck it, man, I'm still gonna like go for this new one, high ticket sales, and you actually gave it a shot. And
Yeah.
so what did you do before you did high ticket sales, and what made you actually stay motivated to do it anyway, even though you had all the reasons not to believe in yourself?
Man, okay, let's just start by what did I do?
Yeah.
So first, when I was 16, I started a clothing brand. I did it for 1 year. It went okay, but it was not something long term, and I didn't work out with the business partner that I had. Like we were good friends, but that's it, right? Then we did e-commerce for 2 years, and it was like buying the products, like having the stock here, and then selling it on bol.com. So I did that for 2 years. Then I tried affiliate marketing after that. I tried copywriting after that. And I was like, fuck this shit, man. Nothing is working. And I was like so mad. But I knew like I was locking myself up in my room trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, fuck it, man. I need to go out here because I like talking with people, right?
Yeah.
So I go out there, I do sales because I knew I had to do something with sales because, yeah, that's easy for me, right? Like talking with people and stuff. So, and then it was like everything went way smoother in a sense. So all the effort you put in is not like you have a obstacle in front of it. Now it's like open field, so if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it was just something that fit you more compared to the other business models because you're someone you like connecting with people.
Yeah,
and
I
you
think,
got energy out of it.
yeah, I think so. I think that of course I like connecting, but also the fact that I did e-commerce and all these other things
Yeah.
helped me in the journey as well.
Yeah.
Because now I sell these things, right?
Yeah.
And I actually had like good success with the e-commerce, for example.
Yeah.
Like I know it works.
Yeah.
It was just not the right path for me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand that fully because nowhere are we saying that the other business models don't work. They do work, obviously. There's a lot of people that have success with it. It wouldn't be so popular if it didn't work. The only thing is, if you want something to be sustainable for a long time for you, it is a good idea to do something that you actually also enjoy doing and get energy out of and that you have love towards. Because if you're just doing it for the money, eventually you're going to be like, ah, man, fuck this shit. I want to do something that, you're a human being, you're not a robot that can just sit there and do all of these things. So a lot of people do find that in sales because of the personal engagement and interaction and stuff like that. So right now, what are you doing right now as a closer in terms of your numbers? Like in terms of this month, how it's going for you, what your goals are, stuff like that.
Yeah. So this month, it's now the 22nd or something. We're on 7K, basically, 7K euros. And yeah, the goal is to get to 10K because I'm fucking done with it. I really want that fucking milestone.
Okay.
But that's it. Like I want the milestone of 10K. It's not even about the money. You told me yesterday, right? It's not about the money. It's about having that. Yeah, you want to keep growing basically.
Yeah.
So my goal is 10K, and I did 7K. I did 7K so far.
Okay, aren't you a little higher because you did a sale yesterday? Today you had a sale. Right now.
Yeah. Oh, like right now we had a sale. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're 7.4. So yeah, man, it's going great. It's going great.
Wonderful, man. All right, awesome. So what will be your next financial goal? Like the 10K, we're 100% gonna hit that.
Yeah.
But what do you want to do after that? Because I know, for example, Ryan, right now, you're working with him.
Yeah.
He came to me, he was like, okay, bro, I need to do a couple of things. I need to grow. if you guys want, you know what? I'm gonna record a video with Ryan as well
Yeah,
because
do
I
it.
think his story is very nice as well. But anyway, long story short, what Ryan did is he started working with the business owner. He went from 10% commission as a closer with him
Yeah.
to 30% profit split. And he also like did some extra things in the company, like building the systems, tracking, managing the team, stuff like that. So that was for him like next step. And now he's making bank,
Yeah.
like really good numbers. I think he made 11K in the first couple of days of the month, and now I don't even know. I'm
Yeah,
seeing him tomorrow, so let's see.
yeah, he's
But
going crazy.
yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, first I was on an account, right? And he needed his first job as well. But he was just like me, right? We were like the same. We're like, fuck it, we need to make it happen. We need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
work,
yeah.
like putting all the effort in.
Yeah.
And then I say, like, come work with the other guy. So we work with him.
Yeah, Samuel.
And then no, with Jarno, I mean.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay,
The first one.
Samuel, you're
Yeah,
working
so-
with right now.
And now we're working together, and then with Kabir as well, we work together. And then we're like, fuck it, we need to grow, we need to grow.
Yeah.
And then Ryan goes and work with Samuel, and now he's like, Daniel, come here, we're gonna do it. And now we're crushing it together.
Yeah.
So that's
Wow,
also the
bro.
fun part about it. You make really good friends, and you make money together, and that's very bonding. To be honest, it's very bonding.
Yeah. That's really cool because let's talk about the friendships part. Like
Yeah.
you made a lot of friends.
So look at you. Look at
Guys,
you, man.
for context, by the way, what's going on? It's Ramadan right now. We're
Yeah.
both fasting, dry fasting, so no water, nothing. So throat is a little bit dry, but
Yeah.
we're still crushing it. We're still gonna go for it.
Still making sales.
Yeah. Right now we are in Cape Town. You made a lot of friends. How was that for you to be here? Because we're here with a lot of students in Cape Town right now.
Yeah.
Let me actually show you the view.
Yeah. Show them. Oh,
Here we go, guys. So we're right now in our apartment.
the Table Mountain over
That's it.
there.
Yeah, Daniel was just there this morning with your mom, right?
Yes,
You
with
took
my
your mom.
mother. Now she's here. Yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
put the phone back.
Yes.
I think
fix
it was like this.
I'll fix
Yeah.
it. I'll fix it.
So, yeah, man, like there's so much going on. So, yeah, the friends part, like, yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. How has that been for you?
Yeah.
Being in the community, the family, that aspect.
Yeah. So for me, I can imagine like this is a life that everyone can recognize, right? You're in the Netherlands, for example, or and in your home country, you've seen the same people for, let's say, 20, 25 years. You've seen them over and over again. Like, you don't really, and everyone is on the same thing, right? Everyone wants to study, wants a job. It's all like, it's all stuck or something, right? And it's always the same. And for me, that was also the part that was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's why I wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So as the moment I leave from the Netherlands and I came in Bangkok, Thailand, there are two guys from the family. They welcome me with open arms. We go out dinner and the rest. And for the rest, like I've met 20 people or 30 people over the past months, and every single one of them is on this journey. Everyone is with the mindset that I already had, but I couldn't find nowhere. And that's maybe the biggest thing that I'm most grateful for, is that I meet these people, because of course my old friends are still my old friends, but now I have also friends with the same mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the best choice, it was the best choice of my life, getting out of there.
Yeah.
Best choice, best thing that happened so far.
Wonderful, man. It's really cool and inspiring to see for those watching that are struggling with that. They are still stuck.
Yeah,
And they just don't know what to do. There's so much info out there. You don't know who to trust
Yeah.
to get started with. What do you have to say to those people?
Yeah, if you really don't know what to do, where to start, like, I know it's difficult, right? But it doesn't matter what you choose, it does matter. Like you have to put all your energy in it. So let's say you feel like e-commerce is the thing for me. Go for e-commerce. Go all in, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna work. But if you think like, okay, I do want to do high ticket sales, go for it. Do everything you can with your what you have right now, then it's gonna work. Then you think maybe, okay, I need a coach or something like that. And if you're on the edge, right, of deciding like, do I want coaching or something like that, there's only one thing I can say. Go and follow your intuition and just follow the feeling that you have, because it's important to have a good click with someone. And if you have that, then you're fine. It doesn't really matter who you join, what coaching, it really doesn't matter, because it's about you putting in the work. And having a good click with someone, it makes it easier and more enjoyable. That's how I would say it. That's why I chose you as well, because of course, you're not the only coach out there.
Yeah.
I've spoken
Definitely.
with multiple coaches, and for me, the deciding factor was you are so down to earth, and that's what I like, right? That's really, really what I like, and I couldn't explain it at the call that I had with you, but that's how it is. Yeah.
Later on, you told me something very interesting. Why you chose?
Yeah.
Can you share that?
So okay, so I've been thinking like, why did I want to join Wasim's coaching, right? And it was because the reason he is so down to earth and he really is like present and stuff like that is because he did some like psychedelics, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I did psychedelics too. And you don't need psychedelics to become present, but there is something about it, like you really connect on that level. And that's when I knew like, these are my guys.
That was very interesting. Yeah, very interesting decision making thing. But yeah, if you've ever done psychedelics, there's like two lives: life before psychedelics and after it.
Exactly.
When you see that other dimension, it's like, yeah, you look at things in a very different way, and you connect with the people that did it as well. It's crazy. Not that you have to do it or anything, but that was like a very interesting point as well. Okay, cool. Well, how long are we in this? Because I don't want to keep it too long. I mean, I think we covered a lot of really cool things.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to share before we round it up?
No, I think that no, that's it. Like everything is covered. I think now we can just talk about life, I guess. Yeah, I just want to say thank you, Wasim, so, and Julita as well. So now Julita and Ryan, SO to you. I know, we met in Thailand. That's the only time, we see each other. But I'm really grateful that I met you. Yeah, that's it. I'm happy to be here. We're in fucking Cape Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The guy from Utrecht.
Freaking go. When you mean want to talk about life, you want to talk here or because the time is like.
Oh, it's like done.
Yeah, like we have like 4 minutes before the call.
Because I see.
I mean, is there anything?
I see 18 minutes.
No,
I think
this one.
Okay.
It's almost 2 p.m.
No, I want to ask you something.
Okay.
Maybe, because that's also fun, right?
Okay, cool.
What is the best part of seeing people like me who start from zero and get to their goals and actually have a life worth living? How does that make you feel? And how does that impact your life?
Yeah, very good question. So in the beginning, it was very hard for me to deal with it, to handle it, to be like, holy shit, I am able to make this and this happen with these people. And it was very tough for me to see it happen with others, that I started kind of like subconsciously sabotaging myself because of feeling not good enough to be able to do that big of an impact in the world. And now I've been able to deal with it way better, not because I feel like I'm doing it. I actually don't take any credits for it anymore. Right now, I say I have delegated my business to God.
Yeah.
So God, I'm not the founder of Quantum Sales Academy, the CEO or whatever. God is, okay? I am just an employee.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's a good
No,
explanation.
yeah, really. And then I pray and I trust that He will give the right people on the right in the right way, because you have to be ready for the coaching as well, right?
Yeah.
So it has to come from both sides. It's not that just I can do it. The student has to take action and the coach has to take action, and together you build something nice.
But
So
how does it make you feel in one word? Like the feeling of seeing people grow, like insane growth in life and abundance and everything.
grateful. So that's how it makes me feel. Just to continue the story
Of
real
course, sorry,
quick.
man.
No
Sorry.
worries, no worries. So yeah, I've delegated it to God, and I'm doing my best to trust it and have people like you come on my path. I've had like very interesting times as well. For example, it was Friday and I wasn't feeling good. I was low energy. I was feeling sick, and I had to go to the mosque. This was a couple of months ago, and then on the Friday, and I didn't want to go because I was sick. I was like, I'll do the prayer at home. It's fine. It's okay. Like, because it's not required to go, but it's good to go on the Friday. Like, really good. But you can do the prayer at home. Now, long story short, I went, and because I went, bro, I meet Assad there, who's another student from QSA. I didn't know him before. And I am not that popular in terms of like fame or anything like that. So to get recognized in public, it never happens. And then I was at the mosque, and while I was there, this guy keeps looking at me. And I look at him, I'm like, okay, cool. But we didn't really talk. We prayed. And then when I was downstairs, he comes up to me. He says, hey, are you Wasim from QSA? And it was the biggest shock to me because how does he know me? And then how does he even know QSA? Because I don't really promote it that much. Um, and I was like, yeah, bro, like, how do you know? And he was like, yeah, so there was another person, part of our team, Cheyenne. He was really good friends with him. Cheyenne told him about it. And then Assad joined QSA there. And also, after he joined, right on the same day, a woman called me and she joined QSA as well right after it. So it's like crazy. So it was like a confirmation of, okay, if you follow God's path, in my case, then at least, and I really just, dedicate and I stay humble and I don't take credit for things and I give the credits to God, I will get like rewarded for that. And I see myself as a medium for a certain message. I let God speak through me, and I like to not take too much credit and do too much myself because I know God is way more powerful in that way. So I know it sounds very hippie, spiritual, whatever, religious, but it's been working. Like, it's really been working. I've been getting really crazy opportunities, crazy people. I have signs all the time. So I know for myself, it is just the way it is. And that's how I'm able to deal with it. Now, you achieving the results that you have, it's for me like, okay, thank you, God, for allowing me to be
Yeah.
like a medium to be able to make that happen for you. And may I grow in terms of like my strength, my mind, to be able to do that with more people, and possibly you as well, watching right now. So, with that one, I'd like to round it up. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I'm really grateful for you. If you want, just contact me. You can do it anywhere in the links down below, or book a call. We can have a conversation about you starting your own journey as well. And yeah, just you can always send me a message, by the way, and we can just talk. I'll help you out. I'd love to do that. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Wasim and Daniel, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye
See you on the
bye.
other side.